Say it again.
James 1, 2 through 4.
All right.
My brethren, count it all joy when ye fall into divers temptations.
Hold
Knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience. But let patience have her perfect work, that ye may be perfect, entire, wanting nothing. You may be seated. Oh, sorry. And my topic is going to be joy in the test. You may be seated.
All right, joy in the test. Talk about it.
So, the natural response to adversity is to escape it. But God uses trouble to mature his people. Our topic is talking about God when your faith is being tested. But the word here is telling us that of your faith worketh patience. So if your faith is working patience, and it's saying, my brethren, count it all joy when ye fall into diverse temptations. That means you're having multiple temptations that the devil or God is giving to you in order to pass them. Either you're going to pass them or you're going to fail it. So you have multiple things that's being thrown at you, but at the end of the day, do you trust God enough to where he can take you through and he can guide you through whatever temptations that you're being thrown? So if our faith is being tested, that means something that's personal. Sorry, y'all. Something personal to us is going to be tested. Something personal is going to make it to where it's a temptation to you. And I can say for myself, I've been tested and I've been tempted about a lot of things. And I thought about what Misha was saying, when being a single person, you're tempted at night. And there's a lot of things that come at you because somebody can call you up and say, hey, what you doing? And I remember when I first got into church, I had some temptations to call me up and say, what you doing? I'm going to come on over. So I had to let them know you can't come to my house. Because why? I was growing in God and I wasn't strong enough in order to be able to avoid those temptations. But if I don't let you walk across my door, then I don't have to worry about trying to avoid it. Because I already know that if I continue to allow you to come over, what's going to happen? So how do I get up and tell you about being tempted if I didn't stop myself from being tempted? It says knowing this. So when it says knowing this, that means you need some knowledge. And you get some knowledge out of this word. So knowing this. So you need to know something about being tempted. You need to know something about being tested. You need to know something about what you need to do in order to avoid or pass those tests. And the word tells you how to pass and avoid those tests. You can't continue to sit around and listen to the teaching and the preaching that we're getting and still do the stuff that you used to do. You should be growing farther in God than that. So it says when you're being tested, God will produce in you the strength to continue to pass the test. You have to have the strength to be allowed to finish the work. So we have to have strength in God. So that in order for us to trust God, we got to learn how to ask God to strengthen us in order to do the work of God, in order to do what he called us to do. It says, knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience. How many of us have been impatient in this walk? How many of us have been impatient in life, period? How many of us go and do some impromptu that was completely against what God has called us to do? How many of us just go and say, you know what, I ain't got this, so I'm going to go do something. What happens? There's a consequence to your impromptu decision. There's a consequence behind doing something that when God wants you to wait, and God asks you to have patience in him, and you go out and do what you want to do, there's a consequence in that. And the consequences is always being, you end up doing something, sitting there thinking about, I shouldn't have done, or what I could have, should have, would have done. But instead, it's saying that your patience is, that the trying of your faith is working your patience. So therefore, that means you're being matured. That means that you're growing. That means that God is elevating you. Because if you learn patience, you'll learn how to trust and walk in God. You'll learn that when your faith is being tested, that you can sit back and still trust God in order to help you pass whatever test that you need to pass. It says James, in my notes I put James opened with something so many men and women of God fell behind, which is temptation. But the word says count it all joy. So you got to praise God in these temptations. You got to tell God thank you. Even myself, last week, so I was around my ex-husband, and he went off on me. And and just sit back and look. And finally, when it all was said and done, and he kept asking me a question, I had to let him know that I ain't said nothing to you, but yet you continue to sit here and talk to me like I'm trash. But it was just God's way of showing me that what you would have done was went back off on him. Yeah. But since I'm elevating you and I'm growing you, you just passed the test, because what I did was I kept my mouth closed. And I thank God for that. And when it was all said and done, and God told me that, the first thing I said was, Father, I thank you. Because I passed the test to let God know, Father, I thank you. Just something as simple as saying, Father, I thank you. Because you always got to acknowledge God in everything that you do. You always got to put God in everything that you do. So when you pass those tests, you say, Father, I thank you. Because guess what? He going to help you elevate in the next test that you in. So a lot of times when we are in the middle of a test, I was listening to what Simpson was saying, that you don't realize it until you're in the middle of a test. I myself can go in the middle of a test and then God will be like, excuse me. Is that a problem? Because I might want to do something I'm used to doing. But how do I sit there and ask God to test me, and then I turn around and fail it? Because I this week told God to test me. I want you to test me because I want to make sure I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. Right. And last night I was at work and the guy had ran me hot, and I can't lie, I just said a few words. But you know, it was just like God let me know, how you gonna tell me to test you and then you turn around and fail it? Because it really ran me hot because I don't know these people, but you want to come barking orders at me, so I'm just like, who are you, number one? Because I've never seen you a day in my life, but then you come try to tell me what to do. So it really kind of ran me hot because it was just like, I don't know you and you don't know me, but yet you want to come tell me what to do. I've been doing this all this time, I ain't had no problem. So I don't know you to come tell me so, but that was a test. That was God saying, let me see how you going to act with this situation. Because still at the end of the day, you're going to represent me. You are still representing who I am. You're still representing the man of God, the woman of God that I created you to be. But it says, knowing this. So when I think of knowing this, I need to get into my word. Because God is really telling me that I need to know this scripture. God is really telling me that I need to make sure that this is something that you can always revert back to. So if it's saying, knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience. Patience is something, y'all. Yes, because you really got to learn how to just sit back and keep your mouth closed. You got to learn how to sit back and just understand that I may not see what God has for me. I may not see where God is taking me, but I still got to sit back and trust God in the middle of everything that I'm doing.
All right.
And I put on because the devil always is after your salvation. He's always doing something to tempt you. And then because the devil, Satan ain't gonna tempt Satan. Satan ain't gonna do so. If you out here living for the devil and you wondering why you ain't doing, so that Satan ain't bothering you, that's because you probably living for it. So you might need to check yourself. But when you used to doing something and now you gotta change your entire mindset. Because when you start serving God, it's a completely different 180. I ain't gonna say 360 because 360 you back where you started from. So when you gotta do a 180, you gotta turn your direction. Your mind changes, and I didn't really realize it until I actually gave my life to God and really wanted to do what God told me to do, that I had to realize everything about the way that I used to think, everything about the way that I used to talk, used to walk, I had to completely change that. So when you're so used to doing something from birth, basically, you just so used to doing it, it's so hard to kind of realize, no, I can't do this anymore, because it comes so natural to you. So if you were born of God, then how does it not come so natural to you to live for God? Because of everything you see in this world, everything you are around in this world.
All right.
So I thank God for that, because we still got to walk with God. But the word said, knowing this, the trying of your faith is working patience. It's telling you to embed in your mind that you will know that everything you are going through is perfecting you and maturing you to accept all the negative experiences in your life and do it with joy. Not for the trials itself, but for what God has accomplished through you by the test. The saints that God can use the most are the ones that He bruised the most. And you always wonder why. Every time you turn around, something 5 says, and not only so, but we glory in tribulations, also knowing that tribulations work in patience, and patience experience, and experience hope, and hope maketh not ashamed, because the love of God is shed abroad our hearts by the Holy Ghost, which is given unto us. So there it is again telling us about being in tribulations and if you having patience in it. But not only that, if you're going through the trials and the tribulations, guess what? It gives you some experience about some stuff. So then you can go to the next person and they can ask you, hey, what do you think about A, B, and C? And you can say, well, I remember when. Because a lot of people come to me, and a lady came to me about a marriage question, and I'm just like, okay, but I've had a lot of women come to me and want to talk about their marriage. And I'm like, but I'm a divorced woman. But I was married. You know, so a lot of times when they talk to me about it, the first thing I tell them is, you know, you got to get into your word. You got to trust God. But then you also got to understand what is it that's going on in your marriage if you can't trust God in your marriage. And I can say that for myself because I was married and I thought about how God delivered me from my own marriage. I did my own stuff, but then there was some other stuff going on with it. But I thank God that He trusts me enough to where I can talk to women about marriage questions, because a lot of the stuff that they're going through is stuff that I went through in my own marriage. So that's what it says, and knowing that tribulations work in patience, and patience experience, and experience hope. So hope is part of having faith in God. So when you think about having faith in God and thinking about everything that God is taking you through, you think about how you want God to elevate you and how you want God to help you in every walk of life that you have. So in my notes, it says knowing this. Oh, I'm sorry, I went back to James 3, 1 and 2.
Go ahead.
Knowing this. So you can read this part. That's something God really wanted to make sure He put deep in your spirit. Those two words are powerful because He gives us a future and helpfulness in this word. That the trying of our faith, so that means something is testing my faith. So it's like whether it be God or whether it be Satan. We have heard people say that they tried me. A lot of us be like, oh, so they tried me today. What does that mean they're doing? They're trying something that's going to make you act a fool. Because they're not going to try you to make you give them love. They're going to try you because they want to test to see how far you've grown. So when people are telling you, when you sit there saying, oh, they tried me, you want them to, they coming at you. But it's not that they coming at you. The devil is coming at you to try to see how far you've grown. Because he don't want them. He wants you. So it says, when it says they tried you, in the reaction to this, it says being specific or trying your faith. And when your faith is being tested by what you see in front of you. So you can sit there and, like a Simpson was saying, you can sit there and walk in faith and say, okay, well, it's not even walking in faith, what you see. Faith is about what you don't see. What about when God is telling you, I'm going to get you a house? What about when God is telling you, I'm going to get you a car? What about if God is telling you, I'm going to get you a husband, but you don't see any of that right now? You don't see what God is telling you